Hello and welcome back to Clicks on the Side. Today we're going to be doing something a little different, and instead of one, you are getting three modern theme team builds, because today we are going to be focusing on those pieces that are a very high point value, but still you want to try to get on a team. So they're not quite one-man armies, but they're very expensive and difficult to find chemistry with. So I got three teams here that I want to showcase and want to see what you guys think. So starting off with team number one, it is a cosmic theme team, and it is going to be based around the chase that I pulled from my Black Panther brick. We are looking at Chaos King. Very simple. I love the hair. I do not know much about the character of Chaos King, but I do have come to really appreciate the sculpt. And speaking of appreciate, sidebar, I love these things. WizKids, make more of these. Sell these individually like you do the display cases on your website. I would gladly buy at least 10 of these. They don't even have to be this color. Just make them black, standard, basic. But look at that. It goes right on. It stays on. Makes clicking that much easier. All right. There we go. So we do have Chaos King. And for this build, we are going in at his 250 point line. He does have the Power Cosmic Team ability, God Squad, Cosmic, Deity, and Ruler keywords. Has a huge trait here, so do bear with me. It is Chaos Incarnate. Free, roll a d6 and perform the resulting effect. If Chaos King is 250 points, you may instead roll a d6 up to 3 times and perform the resulting effects in any order. Alright, so on a 1, choose a character and deal it 1 unavoidable damage. Fantastic. 2, heal every character within 2 squares 2 clicks. That could be good or bad. 3, give every other character within range an action token. Also could be good or bad with this build, but we will see here in a minute. Number 4, if you roll a 4, you and an opponent each choose a character. Chosen characters modify their combat values +1 until your next turn. Roll a 5, free, make an attack. And then roll a 6, place Chaos King in a square within range. Most of those will be very beneficial to Chaos King. The only one that's really gonna the only two that could be a hamper would be a 2 or a 3, as they could potentially benefit your opponent. He does have improved movement through blocking. Range is 6 with 1 target, and starts off with Flight, Hypersonic, Precision Strike, Invincible with a 20 defense, and 5 damage with Probability Control. Later on, he gets Running Shots, Pulse Wave, Impervious, and still keeps that Probability Control. That's it. That is all that is on Chaos King. Very, very tough to hit, starting off with that 20 defense. Yeah, very impressive. So 250 points is expensive. Does not give you a lot of options to build around him, so you're going to have to find ways to try to keep him up. Starting that off is by adding another 10 points to Chaos King. And we are going to go ahead and make him Amit's avatar. That's right, Amit is going to be on the sideline. And give him sideline active. During force construction, you may pay 10 points to choose another friendly character to be Amit's avatar. If the chosen character has the Herald keyword, you pay 0 points instead. That character can't be equipped or chosen to be any other character's avatar. This game, Amit's avatar can use poison and steal energy, and also scores the points paid with this trait when they are KO'd. So yep, we're going to go ahead and give Chaos King steal energy and poison, as well as you want to try to base your opponents and take every click of damage off of them that you can. So that does leave us with 40 points. And in my opinion, the best value with the Cosmic keyword for 40 points is from the Marvel Next Phase set. This one is actually from the pizza box. We are looking at Number 201, Baby Groot. That's right. So has the Guardians team ability, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ravagers, Cosmic, Detective, and Pirate keywords. 40 points is tiny size, so Chaos King can go ahead and carry him around with him as he's hypersonicking, or I'm sorry, not as he's hypersonicking, but as he's just moving about the board, getting him in the right positions. Does have shifting focus. I am Groot. Free. If Baby Groot began your turn on the map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. I went ahead and decided to start with this Baby Groot because of the Empower he starts with. But you can also shift out to Rare Baby Groot, which I do like with the combat reflexes and the outwit. So that was my other option for the starter Baby Groot. Later on, if you're needing a little extra muscle, you can go with Chase 060 Baby Groot. That has that special Perplex and his damage power that may modify your opponent's value -2 instead. Very, very nice. You have the common Baby Groot, which does also have the Empower, but does not have any reducers, so he's a little bit more vulnerable. Or you can go with good old, reliable, my favorite Baby Groot, Mudbath Baby Groot, chase number 59. That way he starts off with a 20 defense, even though it's just toughness, has a, what was that? I believe it's Smoke Cloud, but it turns it to water terrain, right? Yeah, Smoke Cloud as free, but as water terrain instead of smoke. So you get a free Smoke Cloud, and then you get to use his Mudbath trait there, regeneration, but only if Baby Groot occupies water terrain. When a friendly character with occupying water terrain would heal, they heal an additional click. So if he regens, say you roll a 3, you have that, so you heal 2 clicks plus 1 because you get to heal the extra click. Will also work with his support that he has. Say you put that water terrain underneath Chaos King. Now Baby Groot can use support and heal him up as well. So for 40 points, I feel like that is by far the best value you're going to get with the Cosmic keyword. I did not put Baby Groot up there. There you are. So that is what I would do with Chaos King. Like I said, very expensive. Not much you can do with him at 250 points. But I feel like that is one way to get him to stay up just a little bit longer with that support from Baby Groot. So that is the first team build. Let's go ahead and move these guys back. Next up, we're going to the world of DC, and we are going to be bringing in from the Death of Superman Iconics. We are looking at Doomsday. Love this sculpt. This was the reason that I got the Death of Superman Iconic set, like most people. Although there did turn out to be quite a few other good pieces in there. That Superman, don't sleep on that. Superman for 35 points, knock him out. Get +1 to the rest of your team's defense. Fantastic. But today we're talking about Doomsday. Here is Doomsday. Has the Power Cosmic team ability as well as Superman Enemy, Kryptonian, Superman Revenge Squad, Brute, and Monster keywords. He is going to be played at 175 points for this build, so he's starting on click number 4. Has a special movement, has Quake, Invincible, and Combat Exploit Weakness. And then a couple stop clicks in there as well. Later on has some Charge, Steel Energy, Impervious, and Close Combat Expert. He does start off with the trait, Heavy Restraints. Doomsday starts the game with a Restraint token. If Doomsday has a Restraint token, he takes a maximum of 1 damage from attacks. When an opposing character hits Doomsday with an attack, instead of dealing normal damage, they may choose to remove the Restraint token. If they do, Doomsday can use Flurry this game. So dealer's choice. You can either try to chip away at him 1 damage at a time, or you can unleash the beast and let him flurry on you with all of his beefy goodness. On the back of the card, we do have his his second trait, which is Genocidal Hatred. Battle Fury, at the beginning of the game, choose a keyword. This game, Doomsday modifies his attack and damage +1 when attacking one or more opposing characters with the chosen keyword. So if you're going up against a theme team, that's going to be Doomsday's best friend. There is the special movement, Metropolis. When Doomsday is given a move action after resolutions, he may be given a close as free. So, you can go ahead and move him up to the full 10, and then let him either quake or just full on swing on someone to try to do that penetrating damage. Gotta love that. And then let's take a look at the stop clicks. It is tougher than the Justice League. Stop Invincible. Very, very beefy, 175 points. We are going to make him a little bit more deadly by also adding 10 points and making him Amit's avatar. I won't go through it again as I just read it, but there you go. Doomsday will be gaining poison and steel energy throughout. I know he gets it towards the end of the dial, but getting it for those first 3 clicks is very nice too. So, who is going to be helping out Doomsday, you ask? Well, this is going to be a Kryptonian theme team. So, joining Doomsday is number 38 from the Masters of Time set. We have rare Supergirl. I know, why would they be on the same side? Well, I don't have a good excuse, but she is, when you see her abilities, she is his best friend. Supergirl does have the Power Cosmic and Superman team abilities, Kryptonian, Cosmic, Future, and Warrior keywords. She does have the trait, Hope in the Brigand's Wake. When another friendly character is damaged by an attack, if Supergirl hasn't healed them yet this turn, after resolutions, heal that character 1 click. So that doesn't say during your turn. So if he gets hit, if you go ahead and hit Doomsday once, that takes him directly to, shaking things, to his first stop click. After resolutions from that, how I'm understanding it, he should be able to go ahead and click back to his first click on click number 4 and make you go to the stop click again. That's how I'm understanding it. If that's incorrect, please do let me know, but that is how I am reading it. She's going to be starting off at 70 points and has a range of 6 with 1 target, improved targeting through elevated blocking and through character bases. It's going to start off with hypersonic speed, super strength, invincible, and a special damage power. Later on, she does have charge with close combat expert and a special stop click, which you can see right there is Woman of Tomorrow, stop, impervious. Let's take a look at that special damage power though. Red Kryptonite Empowerment. When Supergirl attacks or is attacked by one or more characters with giant size or colossal, modify her combat values +1 until your next turn. Very, very nice. For 70 points, 4 clicks is not very much, but for what she does, very, very handy. You're going to try to keep her back so Doomsday can benefit from that trait with the heal as long as possible. We are also putting Bucky's arm on Supergirl to give her close combat expert throughout and that rollout of a 6 just in case. But yeah, with that hypersonic speed, she is going to be very deadly in her own right. That does leave us with 40 points, and with the 30 of those points, we are going to bring in some much needed support for Doomsday. And from Masters of Time, we are looking at Chase number 61, Harley Quinn. It's a fun little sculpt. I actually liked it a lot better than I thought I was going to. Let's take a look at Harley Quinn. She has the team player team ability. So she can copy Superman, she can copy Superman enemy, whichever one is more beneficial at the time. Does have the Kryptonian celebrity and past keywords. Comes with the trait Jester of Castle L. When Harley Quinn would take 3 or more damage, she takes 1 damage instead. 30 points, has a range of 4 with 1 target. Also has the trait Wood from the Hob Forest. Free, remove an adjacent non-debris hindering terrain marker, then generate a fire smoke terrain marker in each square that marker last occupied. At the beginning of your next turn, even if this is lost, deal 1 damage to each character occupying those markers, then remove those markers. Starts off with Running Shot with a special attack power, super senses, and probability control. And then later on gets Sidestep instead of Running Shot, but still keeps everything else the same. Let's take a look at that special attack power, which is going to be key for this team. Bardic Inspiration, Pulse Wave. When Harley Quinn uses it, friendly characters are not dealt damage, and after resolutions, friendly characters within range modify attack +1 until your next turn. So, the plan behind her is that she is going to be carried by Doomsday everywhere he goes, but before he moves, she will use Pulse Wave. So, you don't have to have a target or actually hit anyone for you to use Pulse Wave. So as long as you use the Pulse Wave, take the power action with Harley Quinn, that special attack power will go into play, giving a +1 to Doomsday as you are carrying, as he will be within range since he's carrying her around. So +1 to the attack there. Very, very handy. And then we are also going to use our last 10 points to give Harley Quinn, make her the avatar for Taweret. That's right. We're going to have another avatar. We're just going to read the main part here as the rest is the same. That character can't be equipped or chosen to be any other character's avatar. This game, Tawaret's avatar can use support and outwit, and also scores the points paid with this trait when they are KO'd. So, there you go. We have support just right there with Doomsday right off the bat. If Doomsday does get hit and gets past his first stop click, Harley Quinn is going to be right there with her prob, with her super senses, with that Pulse Wave, and now support and outwit to just make Doomsday that much more deadly. But that is my take for Doomsday. Another very expensive figure point-wise, but yet you can still do something with them. Given not everyone's going to have the Egyptian gods, I was very fortunate to get the ones I have. I still do not have a Khonshu, but we'll see. Hopefully one of these days. That brings us to our third team. And on this team, we are going with the animal theme team. And the expensive figure for this team is from Wheels of Vengeance. Number 53, Chase Namor. Had to get this guy on a team because this sculpt is just too good. It is just too good to not be featured. Look at that guy. I know we just got a new super rare Namor. I know we're getting another one in Collector's Trove. But they're not going to be a better sculpt than this one. They're not. There we go. We have Namor, the Submariner. Has the Avengers and Defenders team abilities. Has Atlantis, Avengers, Defenders, Illuminati, Animal, Future, Ruler, and Warrior keywords. He will be at his full 145 points. And he does have a trait, Chomp. Flurry. Flurry as free, but only to target characters occupying water terrain. Does have improved movement through characters. Starts off with a special special movement power, super strength, invincible, and battle fury throughout. Later on, does get charge with invuln, some blades in there as well, and towards the end, it is sidestep with toughness. And also a couple stop clicks in there we'll showcase here in a moment. He does have the special movement is hypersonic speed. Raging Waters hypersonic speed. When Namor moves, after resolutions, he may generate a water terrain marker in a square he moved through. So you can go ahead and move up to 8 squares away. Once you stop, you can go ahead and put that water terrain marker where he landed if you want to, and then flurry right off the bat on whoever happens to be his victim. Let's take a look at the stop clicks. It is Imperious Rex. Stop. Impervious. If Namor occupies water terrain, he can reduce penetrating damage. And as you can see, the water terrain marker does not go away. Once it is there, it is there. Very, very nice. Lots of survivability there. We are going to give him Bucky's arm. So he is going to be at 150 points. He has close combat expert now and has the rollout for his super senses on a roll of a 6. All right, joining Namor is another character from a iconic set. This is from the first appearance of Wolverine. We are going into Wendigo. This is my favorite figure from that Iconics, ironically, even though I do like that Wolverine. But this Wendigo definitely has a lot going for it. There we go. Alright, Wendigo does not have a team ability, but does have the animal, brute, monster, and mystical keywords. Does have the trait Curse of the Wendigo. At the beginning of the game, generate a Marie Cartier bystander. When Wendigo is KO'd, choose a friendly character this game. That character can use steal energy and modifies their combat values +1. I'll let you guess who we're giving that to. Wendigo will be going in at 45 points, has improved movement through blocking, is going to be starting off with hypersonic speed, blades, claws, fangs, toughness, and battle fury. Later on does have flurry, super strength, and toughness, and also, does have a couple of stop clicks. The whole goal with Wendigo is to get him out there in the battle and to essentially sacrifice himself so that Namor is that much more potent. Does have a special movement of Wendigo. Hypersonic speed. When Wendigo uses it, instead making an attack, he may take a close terrain action as free. Of course, he's not going to see that, as that is on his first 2 clicks. There's the stop clicks. There's the stop click. It is stop. Spell of subjugation. Stop. Invulnerability. The first time this click is revealed after resolutions, give all characters within 2 squares of either Wendigo or Marie Cartier an action token. There you can see Marie does have some in-cap and support. Actually has an in-cap with 3 targets, so that's very handy as long as you're able to keep her up. And that support, that she's probably going to go tag along with Namor. Yeah, just makes sense. So that is Wendigo. Like I said, he is out there to take the initial swings and put a target on his back, so he goes down, making Namor that much stronger. Also joining this animal theme team is from Deadpool Weapon X, number 40 rare, Beast. This is the Beast I grew up knowing and loving. There we go. Beast does have the X-Men team ability: Avengers, Illuminati, X-Factor, X-Men, Animal, and Scientist keywords. 30 points for 4 clicks. Has Leap, Climb, Blades, a special defensive and a special damage power. The defensive power is still a beast: Toughness, Combat, Reflexes. So you get him up close, you're looking at a 20 defense. And then Deep Thoughts is the damage power: Outwit. When Beast uses it, he can instead choose 3 standard powers. Protected, Outwit. Gotta love that for 30 points. A great support piece that can do some damage along the way. And that brings us to our last piece. On this team, we had 75 points remaining, and we are bringing in from the Wheels of Vengeance set, number 44, super rare, Ghost Rider. Love this sculpt, and I love what this girl can do. Let's take a look at the Ghost Rider. Has the Mystics team ability: Fantastic Four, Symbiote, Animal, Monster, Mystical, and Vehicle keywords. 75 points, improved movement through elevated, and does have the pilot trait: Fantastic Four, Mystical. When revealing your force, you may choose a single base character on your sideline that has the Mystical or Fantastic Four keyword and turn it to any click. Ghost Rider can use the standard attack and damage powers displayed on that character's dial. When Ghost Rider is KO'd, before removing her from the map, generate the chosen character on its last non-KO click. This game, that character can't be healed or replaced and isn't scored when KO'd. Protected, Pulse Wave. See, starts off with hypersonic speed, precision strike, and invincible with probability control, then gains charge with invuln. Then towards the end has a special movement with poison, combat reflexes, and close combat expert. Now before we get to the second trait, here is who we have picked for the pilot. We're going with rare number 33 from Wheels of Vengeance, Death Rider. There he is. Going with Death Rider because we are going to put him on either click 1 through 4, giving Ghost Rider Blades and Exploit weakness. Then when he pops out, he's going to pop out on click number 8, which is Flurry, a special attack with a 12 attack, 18 invincible, and close combat expert. And that special attack is Call Me Death Rider. Blades, Claws, Fangs, Poison, Giant Reach X, where X is equal to Death Rider's current click number. So it is going to be an attack of 12 with Giant Reach 4 with Blades. Very, very nice. Can't go wrong with that. Now, let's say they are able to knock out Death Rider once he comes out. That is where Ghost Rider's second trait comes in, helping Danny from hell. When Ghost Rider is KO'd, place her on her card instead of removing her from the game. The next time another friendly character with Rider in its name is KO'd, after resolutions, place Ghost Rider from her card into the square that character last occupied on click number 1. So, if they are able to get through her once and take out Death Rider, she just comes right back at full strength. Got to love that. And then there is the special movement power later on in her dial is Charge, Flurry, and improved movement through character bases. Not bad at all, especially since with that Flurry, combat reflexes and exploit weakness will be in play. I'm sorry. No, it'll be in play the first time around. The second time, Death Rider will be gone, so you won't have the exploit weakness. But at least the first go around, yeah, the exploit will be there. And then just to add on top of it, just because we can, I recommend putting Ares on your sideline for that extra boost to your Blades should the need arise, since you do have Blades with Ghost Rider and Namor later on in the dial. So there you have it. Those are 3 modern theme teams that have high point value characters that you wouldn't normally see in theme team settings. Let me know what you think, which team you like best, and if you would want to give any of them a try. But that has been it for me. Thank you for joining me. I know this one's been a little bit longer, but again, thank you very much. And until next time, this has been Clicks on the Side.